Listen, I get it. We've all been there. You care about someone, put yourself out there, and somehow the connection fizzles. It's frustrating, confusing, and frankly, a little heartbreaking. But here's the deal. Making someone miss you isn't about mind games or manipulation. It's about understanding what truly sparks attraction and connection. And trust me, when you nail that down, the missing part almost becomes a natural side effect. So are you ready to unlock the secrets of attraction and leave a lasting impression? Because by the end of this video, you'll know proven ways that trigger curiosity and make you unforgettable. Number 8. Concept of intrigue. The idea of intrigue is a psychological concept that thriller movies make use of. Whenever you're watching a thriller movie, you hope that it has elements in it that keep you on the edge of your seat. You want mystery, and you want unpredictability so you can enjoy the ride. When you apply the same principle to relationships, it works like a charm. In fact, it's what keeps the relationship from getting all mundane and boring. To make this happen, it's important for you to hold on to your cards and not show them all at once. It makes things interesting for women, and it keeps them hooked on what's coming next. So it's critical for you to make her want more of what you have to give. It'll keep her curiosity at its peak, and she won't be able to stop thinking about you. Her desire will become more intense, and even if she doesn't want to miss you, she'll have no choice. So think twice before zapping out the mystery from your relationships. You can do this even through small actions, such as not telling her where you're taking her for dinner, or what exciting thing you've planned for the next date. When you give her something to look forward to, she'll be eager to meet you, and in the meantime, miss you badly. Number 7. Emotional contagion. Do you know how when you yawn in front of another person, they yawn too? Or when you watch a friend cry, you find your eyes welling up too? This is called emotional contagion. It's a psychological phenomenon where humans are wired to catch and then mirror the emotions of the people around us. When you want to make a woman miss you, you've to protect and exude a positive and loving aura when you're spending time with her. If she's interested in you, she'll reciprocate these feelings, and when she does, these emotions will become associated with you. And then, when you're not around, she'll miss feeling the rush of dopamine that she gets when she's around you. This will make her crave you and miss you because her brain will want her to be near you. For this to work, you've got to make sure that you open up emotionally and make her feel special when she's with you. She needs to trust you and feel closer to you. The chance of her missing you is high when you recognize your unique, joyous influence on her life. And if you get this right, this is a foolproof way of getting her to daydream about you, even when you're not near her. Number 6. Peak end experiences. Our brain is a complex organ. It remembers moments based on experiences. But even from those experiences, it only uses the peak and end moments of those experiences to construct memories. This is important to remember when you're looking to make a woman miss you badly. Let's break it down for you. Think about it like a movie. When you try to recall a movie, you don't recall the entire plot at once. In fact, you only recall the climactic moments of the movie first, or how the movie ended. When you use the same principle with a woman, it's foolproof. What you need to do is make sure that whenever you're out with her, even if it's for a limited time, you make her experience heart-racing and adrenaline-pumping things with you. You can go ice skating or bungee jumping, or you can just do a surprise dinner. This idea is more about generating intense emotional experiences. If you can successfully do that, you have made sure that whenever she recalls the memory of your date, she's reminded of the peak moments. When this happens, she'll start to miss the feeling that she felt at that time, and then she'll start to miss you. There'll be no two ways about it, and she'd want to reach out so she can experience the thrill again. Number 5. Spontaneity. To keep the sparks flying, spontaneity is your best bet. Planning everything out to the tiniest detail takes the fun out of everything, even your relationships. Spontaneity is important because it keeps the mystery intact and builds up anticipation for everything. It's like you never know what's going to come next. Here's the thing. Women like to be kept on their toes because it gives them a rush of adrenaline. In psychological terms, this is called the uncertainty principle, and the physics of it are the same. That's why cliffhangers on TV work so well. When you integrate a bit of uncertainty into your routine, you open up the floor for nature to surprise you with its quirks. Even if you're someone who likes to have control over everything, you have to let life surprise you a bit so you can do the same for the woman in your life. For example, if you take her out to dinner every time, next time cook her dinner at home and take her out for dessert. First, you'll be introducing a new aspect of your life to her, and you'll be changing up the routine. When you do this, it'll keep her intrigued as to what you're going to do next. She'll see you as unpredictable, yet not a complete daredevil who has no organization in his life. This will make her miss you when you're not around because she'll want to be surprised by your quirks again. Number 4. Unexpected compliments. Have you ever heard of the concept of intermittent reinforcement? Well, it's a simple principle. It goes like this. When you receive a reward that you didn't expect or is unpredictable, it can elicit a strong positive response. In simple terms, it's like a lever at a slot machine. You'll keep on pulling the lever because you don't know when your luck might work. When you apply this to relationships, it's magical. What do we mean? So, for example, to induce this intensive positive response, text her with an unexpected compliment. Make sure it's not superficial and it's coming from your heart, but you also have to make sure you send it out of the blue. This will get her smiling in no time, and she'll feel appreciated. Women thrive on positive reinforcement, and when you give them a little, they give you 10 times more in return. You'll keep her engaged in the conversation as well, and she'll start missing you. Number 3. Enjoy your life. Now, this is one of the most important things. Most men tend to make a single woman the center of their lives whenever they get into a relationship. They'll forego their own interests and try to reinforce their lives around their romantic partner. This is a recipe for disaster. It's natural to do this, so it's easy to fall into the trap of planning everything about your life around them. However, you have to make a conscious effort to maintain your own life outside the relationship as well. Why is this important? Firstly, if you change who you were after you've gotten into a relationship, you're changing the man who she fell in love with. But that's secondary. The primary thing here is that if you don't strive to enjoy your life without her, she'll start taking you for granted. She'll easily get bored of you, and she'll have no reason to miss you because she knows you'll be there for her whenever she wants. That's not how it's supposed to work. But if you're out enjoying your own life, she'll know that you have options, and you don't need her to make your life better. She's just an added bonus. When this happens, she'll become aware of your value. She'll miss you when she sees you enjoying life without her, and she'll want to plan more things so you both can spend more time together. Being happy outside of your relationship is important. It keeps your relationship healthy, and it allows her to miss you. Number 2. Proximity. According to science, humans have a tendency to find their perfect mates in their own proximity. Proximity breeds attraction, and women are attracted more to men they interact with on a daily basis. So if you thought you could be her WhatsApp buddy and everything would work out smoothly, you were wrong. To boost her desire for you, you need to create proximity and familiarity with her. This will allow her to get to know you more, and it'll give you more chances to see if she's the perfect person for you or not. Most men tend to hide behind the screen because they're afraid to fumble. However, you've got to remember that if you don't put in the effort to include her in your life and make her a part of your hobbies, she's never going to feel comfortable around you. For her to miss you, she needs to feel comfortable and familiar with your presence in her life. Number 1. Give her space. When we say that you need to display emotional openness and make her a part of your life, we don't mean it in a desperate sense. Desperation is the key to ruining a perfect relationship. It takes away your self-respect and integrity. However, it's more harmful than that. Women can smell desperation from a mile away, and when they do, they lose complete interest in you. To avoid coming off as desperate, you need to give her sufficient space to explore and think about her feelings for you. How will she be able to miss you if you're around her constantly? Absence does make the heart grow fonder, and you need to make her feel your absence because only then she'll be able to miss you badly. Found this video helpful? Drop a comment below and stay tuned for more.